why we are made to be paying all these amounts, because we find that we are to ship in our own resources, yet we pay this money. And looking at the race side, they have fixed meals like every day. I wonder how and why they're made to pay a certain amount. Yes, they get a fixed meal every day, whereas it's supposed to be a variety. Accessibility, I can say that it's quite okay, as we have our main library, our computer center, even our department libraries. That is quite reasonable, though there can be a few shortages, one or two here and there. We won't be able to complain, but it's quite okay for us.
The first port of call that I'm going to address is the issue of accessibility. You see that as of accessibility, yes, the government has tried to establish various higher learning institutions. From state universities, you see that they've opted to build a Lupin University and various forms of universities. But then the major concern is about quality, the quality of education. If we look at it, the quality of education that we are now receiving is more or less like it's bookish knowledge, but then it lacked that practical thing which is needed for someone, for an expert or an entrepreneur to venture into the real world. So at the end of the day, you see the graduates, the universities and polytechnics are producing ignorant graduates who then does not produce or does not build their economy. They do not partake in development. But these are prepared, these are trained workers. We are trained to be workers, not to be entrepreneurs.
What I can say is that here at University of Zimbabwe, we've got some health facilities that are there, ranging from provision of health for the students as well as the officials who are working at the campus. But the only problem that is there is that doctors only come twice a week, which means if you've got a problem that really needs a doctor by that time, you will not be able to find a doctor. Then you have to wait maybe for Tuesdays and Thursdays to access, or maybe to get access to the doctor, which is a difficult situation in terms of what the provision of health to the students.
The role the young people have to play is young people should be involved in research, so as to match with modern trends of education, right? If you look at countries like Japan, they actually have practical lessons, practical courses on their curriculum vitae, and then young entrepreneurs are given monies by the government to start their own businesses, and then the loans are availed to them. So as young people of today, we need to lobby for the revision of our curriculum vitae.
The school is not accommodating all the students that do not live in Harare, because you find that there are some students who actually rent out of school campus in Mount Pleasant, Alex Park, wherever. They're actually people who have houses to let for students, and it's quite unreliable. Though first years are guaranteed to have a secured place for race, but when you get to the second part, you have to scramble for a room, which is really not all that for those in race.
I think in terms of, usually they do conduct monitoring and evaluation at each and every year for the performance of lecturers and other departments. I think they have to incorporate the issue of monitoring and evaluating the health facilities at institutions, so that they'll get to know what is actually happening or what are the concerns of the students.